What's up, sitters? This is Tyler Ruff along with Chris Martinez.
What's up? What's good, sitters? Isn't that what he says?
Yeah. Oh, man. We are front porch sitting. Hey, listen. Joey's coming. I hear the door opening.
Right now.
He's literally cooking. I don't think he knows that we started the show. I don't think he realized.
Put on his theme music. Play that man's theme music.
He's coming in.
My dog's here.
Where'd you get that code red at, homie?
Look at my boy.
Where'd you get that code red at, though?
Sitters, what's good?
Go ahead and keep going because I got to focus the camera up.
Yeah, you're good, man. Hey, what's up, bro? What you got? What are you sporting right now?
East Florida State College.
Oh, that's fire, man. You got the whole fit.
Good program up down there.
Are you coaching there now?
No.
What's in that? Is this in there? Yeah, that's in it. All right.
No, I'm not. My guy Tyson Ellis coaches there though.
Shout out Tyson Ellis.
Yeah, Tyson's good people, man.
Tyson better be in the
good
chat
people.
tonight. Somebody better text Tyson to be in the chat. His club's being sported. It's sponsored right now.
He said he was gonna be. So we'll see.
Cool. We got Cooey in the chat, Steinrich in the chat. Feels good to be back. The front porch is so bike.
You know why Clayton's in the chat, right?
Yeah, Joker.
Third-time MVP. He wanted to make sure everybody knows. Oh, he already put it in there.
Yeah, it's already there. You
I
don't
didn't
have
even
to know.
see the comment.
And you knew.
But I know Clayton so well.
Yeah.
And I knew he was going to be hyped about the Nuggets, about the MVP, about Joker.
I don't know about the Nuggets. He's not happy with the Nuggets.
No,
right
they're
now.
not playing great right now. Anthony
He
Edwards
has
is having
faith. They're
fun.
going to come back.
No, I don't know that he has faith.
What are they down right now?
2-0.
Nuggets and 6. He's going to put it in the comments. You just let it marinate. It's gonna be in the comments.
Bro, I'm happy to be here. We got a big show. We have fun. We have a fun topic at the beginning.
Yeah.
Food topic.
We got
Two of them. Two controversial food topics.
I'm excited about this.
Hey,
two
and balloons.
Balloons, let's
It's gonna be a
go.
good night. You get the balloons, you know it's going to be a good night.
Tee up. Florida and Florida State both had some additions in the portal. One's better than the other, in my opinion. One screams something else to be talked about. I will do so. Yeah, man, I'm like excited to be here.
I am too.
Happy to be here.
Yes, sir. You know who else is probably excited? Just about life.
Yeah, we're here.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. He's excited we're here.
Because we're going to talk about them.
Oh, that's right.
JW Weaponry. They are the premier gun store in the South. And I promise you, you will be more excited to be at JW Weaponry, checking out a new firearm, checking out some ammunition. Just as happy as we are to be here on the front porch.
That's right.
Yes, sir.
It's almost like front porch B is JW Weaponry.
Yeah.
I think, Chris, you spent the most time there.
Yeah, I worked there.
What a wonderful place to go. Check out some guns.
Yeah.
Dude, there's not much that is more fun as a man than like looking at firearms, holding them in your hand.
Yep.
It is so much fun.
No doubt, 100%. So I think too. I'll say this about John. I work there, obviously, so I'm biased. And John's one of my good friends. You know, when you go to a place, Chick-fil-A sticks out.
Right.
Everyone there seems genuinely happy to be there. Like they
Yeah, I
enjoy
don't
their job.
understand it.
Don't get it. Don't get
either.
it.
That's a miserable.
I love
place.
it.
That has to be a miserable job.
But you go there,
love
and
it.
it's like good vibes, good energy. Everyone at John's Gun Store like chooses to work there. They're not there because they have to be there.
Yes, sir.
A lot of retired, ex-military, they love their job, so they enjoy talking to you about a gun. Like I don't know the most about guns, but I know that if I go there, like I know I'm around people who do, 100%. And so I'm right where I need to be. So like literally, go by and see him. Joey, if you want to go see him or you want to give him a call, what would the number be that you would ring, sir?
Yeah, you would call 386-243-8587 is the number that you would call for the JW Weaponry.
Yes, sir.
I love it. Do we want to start?
Let's start the portal. Let's text some buddies, get them in here. Let's have some real controversy, some real debates.
I'm here.
Have you put it on the book yet?
No, I have not. Sorry.
That's probably
Trying to get my AC fixed.
It's tough. It's hard out here.
I love
It's
Joey.
worse.
He's like, I'm trying to get my AC fixed as he's wearing a hoodie.
Yeah, it's support right there.
What a psychopath.
Yep. I agree. I agree. I absolutely agree. The AC's not working out here. It's not working in my house. It's a bad situation around
Typical
here.
spring vibes in Florida. This is when
No
the
kidding.
AC people
when it
make
happens.
their money.
Yeah, you're absolutely correct.
Holy
on
cow!
that.
My car's in the shop right now getting the AC fixed.
What'd you drive here tonight?
The van.
Ooh.
The van's AC is working. Praise the Lord.
Can we go hang out in the van afterwards?
We can do the food take. We can do the food
Drive
take
around.
now.
You want to do food take now?
At least one of them. We'll do one of them.
We'll do
One?
one now, one at the end.
And then
Yeah.
we'll do one at the end. I'm
Yeah.
in.
All right.
I'm with it.
This one,
I haven't seen these at all.
I
thought we must have talked
love
about
this
these before I got
topic
here.
because I love this food. Pizza.
Oh,
Pizza.
boy.
Yep.
What
yep.
is the proper way to eat a slice of pizza? So as we all know, And I think what's gonna come out is like your style of pizza too.
Yeah.
Right? Because some people like the nice flop.
Right. They're
Nice
going to do
flop.
what with it?
They're gonna do well with the flop.
Fold it.
Right. They're gonna fold it.
Yeah.
So the question is, how do you eat your pizza? Do you fold it? Do you cut it up with a fork? Do you use fork and knife?
Okay, so I'm hard out on the fork and knife.
Okay.
Sorry,
Same.
I'm not doing that.
But have you tried it?
I must not be educated enough to go fork and knife with pizza. God bless you.
Thank you.
So maybe I'm
like eating a
maybe
candy
I'm-
bar with a
yeah,
fork and a knife. I'm not
I'm
doing
going caveman style for real. I'm not doing fork and knife.
Sitters, as you know, my role on this show is to play devil's advocate, but I truly do go fork.
That's so
I'm not
bizarre. That's freak show vibes to
Why
me.
would you say that?
Sorry if you do that. My favorite pizza in Lake City.
Everybody
City.
has the same answer. It has to be.
Pizza Boy.
not
Pizza
even close.
boy, all meat.
Okay, so it's thin,
Dude, I tried to get it last night. I got the voicemail twice. I'm like, oh, they must have decided to take the night off. As
or
they
they're
sometimes
just so busy.
do. Or they're so busy.
Yeah.
Monday nights are always off. Was it last night?
Well,
Or
this is
Monday?
Wednesday.
I know. Was it last
So
night? Or,
since I said last night, that would make Wednesday.
yeah, but
minus
sometimes
one night,
I know, like,
Tuesday.
pregnancy brain. Maybe, maybe
It
you.
was Tuesday. It was
Okay.
last night. Yeah, and I was bummed out.
All right, so I am my boy Lawrence. I knew Austin was standing. I'm not using utensils. Like, it's crazy.
No, absolutely not. Clayton
Hawaiian on
Steinrock.
top. Clayton's
No,
a
sir.
psychopath.
Stop it. All right, so I'm I'm folding it. Like Pizza Boy, I'm folding it. I'm folding the pizza. I like
hands.
it. Careful. Yeah, I'm folding the pizza there. Me personally, that's just me. If it's like Pizza Hut or Domino's
I'll say
or Papa
this.
John's, I don't fold it. I just eat it normal like sliced pizza.
You can't really fold those.
I was just saying,
no
let
matter
me
what.
clarify.
Okay.
If I'm eating Pizza Boy, I'm folding it because that's the proper way to eat that style of pizza, in my opinion.
So what are you
Like
using
the
a
New York
fork
style.
for?
Like Pizza Hut barbecue, I'm using a fork.
Why don't you just use your hands like a man? I don't understand.
No, that's bizarre
I
to
mean,
me.
sometimes I do. I'm not like exclusively. I'm like, oh gosh, I don't have a fork.
Yeah, you're not like at a
Pizza's
pic. You're not at a
going
picnic and you're like, I can't eat this. I don't have a knife
No,
and a fork.
no.
Okay.
No.
Okay,
But
so
I do enjoy not like constantly getting the grease all over the hands.
it's part of the experience. It's part of the experience, dude.
Well, it's not like a food.
I want
that,
grease
like,
everywhere,
Like I
too.
don't want to. Like there's some foods like when you're eating wings. Part of the experience is licking your fingers.
Okay,
Fair? Is that fair?
sure.
Okay, pizza's not that way. Like I'm not like licking cheese grease off my fingers. Like it doesn't have that flavor. Like a wing
Every
sauce
now and then I'm
does.
gonna get a little marinara on the side of my thumb, and it's gonna get ate. It's like so.
And then I may
100%.
switch it to the index finger just because it's been touching the grease and hit that too.
You guys, are you
not
guys-
above it.
Are you guys like picking up the? You know, like sometimes you get a piece of pepperoni that's like a little concave. And
Oh,
like
the grease in the
pool
middle of it?
grease.
God.
Brother,
I make that a whole bite. It's like an explosion of grease. Like I'm
I
so looking
find
for.
where I need to put that to make it the best possible experience in life.
All right,
right.
let's really flesh out the pizza here, okay?
All right.
Because I think
Clayton.
there's a couple more things.
Okay.
Yes.
Whoa.
Thoughts on deep dish, thin and crispy, hand tossed. What is your
I'm
preferred?
a pan guy. Like I like pan, but I'm also like really quick to go thin and crispy. I'm okay with that. Like
Yeah. I don't want to go thin and crispy. I want either like a New York style pizza, which is like Pizza Boy, or I want like a Chicago deep dish. I don't want anything in between.
It 1,000% depends on my mood. I can eat literally any of
mean, I
these
can
that
eat
you
it.
guys
I
have
had, I had
said.
pizza tonight,
Yeah, I've
straight out the
literally-
oven.
Yeah, I've had pizza.
With it. What kind?
Red Baron. We throw a little extra cheese on there, a little extra pepperoni, spice it up.
Talk to me.
Quick little garlic powder on the outside.
Yes, sir.
Turns
Is
real
Red
good.
Baron the one that comes like already like the bottom is like supposed to be like crispier?
I'm
don't
not
think
sure,
so.
man. I just eat it.
Which one is that?
We have a pizza stone in our oven.
DiGiorno?
No, I don't like DiGiorno.
I'm not a fan of DiGiorno either. First
No,
of all, they're
Red Baron.
$9.99
Yeah, no.
Red
that's-
Baron's
I-
like
if I want a
$3.99
Yeah.
$9.99
for a whole pizza.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm looking it up.
So pineapple on pizza? No.
No, sir.
I'm a no on pineapple on pizza.
Yeah, I
Nah.
love Red Baron.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have the best sauce.
Yeah, no doubt. It's
Yeah,
like
100%.
no, it's
I
so
wanna make
good.
sure. This stuff is awful. Screaming Sicilian.
It's like it's more
Wouldn't
authentic.
know.
I like it. It's
No,
super
no, it's
expensive
not
though.
more authentic.
Yeah, I wouldn't know.
Oh, it's supposed to.
Oh,
be.
that's
It
$5.99.
tastes awful.
That's their marketing.
Ooh, Rayo's. I need to try that.
All right.
Okay, Totino's.
All right,
though.
we're back. We're back. Let's get back to the Hawaiian.
Yep. No for me. No
Okay.
Hawaiian.
Joseph.
I'm not a pineapple. I'm not a sweet on pizza fan,
I mean, you say that, but barbecue pizza from Pizza Hut is literally goat status.
but it's not sweet.
Barbecue pizza is pretty sweet. Barbecue is sweet.
Okay,
This is true.
but marinara is not. And
Marinara's
obviously
kind
it's marinara on the pizza, then cheese, then barbecue, which is not all that sweet.
Is it Tostitos or Totino's?
It's Totino's.
It's Totino's,
There's
but
no
everyone
way-
says Tostinos. I've always said Tostinos because It's like the Bernstein.
That's the
Bears.
really thin one that comes in a square.
Yeah,
Yes.
well, it's a
Oh,
rectangle now.
Yeah. What?
I would like
Yeah.
to say people that say Totino's is bad. Let me just change your mind. Here.
They're wrong.
I want
I
to
ate my
change.
kids Totino's last night.
Right. I love
Talk
it.
to me.
I
Yes.
eat Totino's all the time. I want to change
Are you
your
opening that door over
reference, okay?
Yeah.
People
Please.
always
Oh,
talk
you're gonna
about
put the flag, yeah, but open that door while you're putting the flag up. No, not that one because the dogs may come out later.
the Totino's pizza. People argue that it's not good. They say it's terrible. I'm gonna tell you this.
They're
If you-
fabricating.
Okay, so here's where I'm at. If you think of Totino's pizza as pizza, you will be disappointed, right? Like you're not going to compare a Totino's and Pizza Boy because Totino's compared to Pizza Boy is terrible.
Of course.
But if you just keep it as a standalone, unique thing that is its own experience, it's not pizza, it's just Totino's. It is delicious. It is quick. It is easy. It is cheap.
First of all, I can eat Totino's out of the wrapper, put in the oven for 12 minutes at 415 degrees.
It's
and
9 minutes, 400 degrees from my oven. Just so we're clear, I have this down to a science.
Well, I don't preheat mine though.
Oh,
Correct. No,
I don't have time for that.
I'm not
I don't
doing
have
that.
time for that. So it's 12 for me
add
because
it.
it takes 3 to 4 for it to get a temperature.
oh, I've never tried that.
Yeah.
We don't waste time.
I just don't have the time for
I
that.
mean,
It's
If
the
I
same
want- if I
amount
want
of
a
time.
Totino's-
I really feel like it's about the same amount.
Yeah, but I don't have
It
to.
is.
I don't have to go back a second time.
Right. If I'm eating a Totino's, it's because it's like I gotta have food because I'm going to die, and I don't have time to wait on this.
Really?
thing for you.
That's
Yeah.
right. It's
I
125.
eat it by choice. What's the best flavored Totino's pizza?
Combination.
Combination.
Yeah, for sure.
Combination. Same with
Combination.
pizza rolls.
Oh yeah.
I want to.
Pizza rolls, man. I have love hate with them.
Hold on. Do we put pizza rolls in the oven or do we put those in the air fryer? Because if you put them in the air fryer, you're welcome.
I haven't done air fryer. I do microwave. I don't have time for the oven.
Oh,
Microwave's soggy.
Yeah, I like them like that.
No, can't do it. Damn, that's 2 bad pizza takes in a row tonight, Tyler.
Clayton said
Oh,
barbecue
oh,
pizza
okay.
may be the worst thing ever. Dude, I don't
From
know if I
Pizza
can.
Hut?
I don't know if I can trust his takes anymore on anything.
No,
in
it's
life.
over. No, that's,
I'll be honest. I don't waste. So, all right, here's no. Hang on. Stay with me. I'm not wasting a pizza experience on trying like a barbecue pizza. I'm just not.
Have you ever done it?
No, I'm not
Never
wasting.
had Pizza Hut barbecue?
No, sir.
Okay.
I
we're
Joey,
going-
first
Joey,
of all,
Joey,
like, okay.
next week we're eating
Oh,
barbecue
brother,
pizza from
bagel
Pizza Hut
bites.
on the
Barbecue pizza from pizza is like super sketch to me.
We're
You
eating
have
it
to
next
understand.
week.
It's like
I
eating a
know.
freaking.
I 1,000%.
It's like eating a McRib from McDonald's.
Eating
What are
it
we
next
doing?
week on stream.
1,000% agree with what you're saying.
Okay.
It's very scary
Yes.
until it's done.
Okay.
Until you try it.
You
Wednesday
will-
night,
you will-
1 week
I
from now,
promise you,
tonight.
you will change your mind.
Okay, and maybe I will. We'll do it live here for the
On
sinners.
air, 9 o'clock. You're
I'm
gonna
not
you're
eating.
gonna
I won't
Make
eat.
sure
You're
there's a
gonna
fork.
come-
My first
What?
bite.
What?
Huh?
My first bite will be barbecue pizza. It's just like going
I
snow
can't
skiing.
believe you never had that. That
No.
was like, you know, like when you're a kid, like you have those things like your parents only get you like once, like every few months. It's like a big treat. That was barbecue pizza in my house because it was expensive,
You grew up like this. You came up in the street.
Was
man.
it expensive back then?
dude. Yes.
Bro, you used to like the barbecue pizza. The large barbecue pizza from Pizza Hut was like $11.99.
Hey,
I'm
remember-
with you.
And
I'm
they
with,
can feed
I'm
the
with
whole
Clayton
family.
here, and I'm gonna try it. So
Can
we'll
we
be
call
here.
Sherm out real quick? Can we call Sherm out? Fun fact: Sherm thought that barbecue pizza from Pizza Hut had literally barbecue sauce on the pizza.
as the
It's not.
sauce. It's marinara.
You may not
sauce.
know this either. We should have asked Chris. I blew that.
It's-
He
it's
probably
what
would've thought it was
sauce?
It's just
normal
regular
marinara
pizza sauce. Marinara pizza sauce.
And where's the barbecue?
Oh my gosh! I'm so don't sit there.
So the
We're not
barbecue-
gonna worry about it. No. We're just gonna let him try.
Yeah, I'll
this.
eat it. I'll eat it.
Yeah,
I
I promise.
promise you, you'll
I've
like
never
it.
steered you in the wrong direction with food.
No,
We'll
you
get-
have it.
we'll
You
get
have it.
pants
You
in.
actually.
We'll get
I actually got a Blackstone because of your cooking.
You're
Oh
welcome.
my gosh! Yes.
And you cooked on it already.
I already did. Crunch wraps. They were good.
Oh, you did crunch wraps?
Yeah, it was a little challenging.
Crunch wraps are tough. That's what I told him when he texted me. He was doing crunch wraps.
It
I
was
was
a
like,
request.
bro, for your first time on a Blackstone, we should have done like maybe a hamburger
Smash
or
burgers. Smash burgers. are
yeah.
I didn't
you
get that
can't
option.
Screw that up. So
She wanted crunch wraps.
So she got crunch wraps.
Yeah, we got crunch wraps.
Well, she got it. So
They were good.
I'm sure they were.
Oh my gosh. Austin Lawrence says Philly cheesesteak or buffalo chicken are the only specialty pizza worthwhile.
See, this guy's going to Papa John's. We don't have that kind of money.
Oh my
Boy,
gosh,
will my-
Clayton's never had it either. Clearly, dude. We need to like have like a night sitters next Wednesday night.
Uno
All of
pepperoni
us.
with garlic crust.
If
Yeah,
you
garlic
are
butter
a
crust. Yeah.
true-
Oh, absolutely, that's true too.
Yes, if you're a true sitter, all the sitters, I'm calling on you
Yeah.
to call Pizza Hut, and we will enjoy this experience together. as
We're
a
not
show.
sponsored. We should be sponsored by Pizza Hut
real?
right now.
We'll do a big thing on social media. You can post a picture with your barbecue pizza from Pizza Hut. I recommend you get pan. It's a bit more expensive, better experience though.
Clayton, are you going to be in the city of Lakes next week? Because I believe, if I remember correctly, last time I texted you, you said in a couple of weeks, which would be next week, which would mean you should come to the podcast.
I'll try. We can try it for the first time, man. It's cool.
We might have to get 2, Joey, because these jokers are going to eat it up.
No, I'm not.
Oh, we weren't going to get 2 to begin with?
Right, there's 3 of us. What are you talking
There's
about?
3 of us. Like, yeah. Like,
Wing Street. All right, are we getting into sports? Are we good? That was just the first one. We got another. We have another food
we may have
topic.
to do that next week.
Yeah, we may have.
no, we absolutely are.
Wait,
not
wait,
doing that
real
next
quick.
week.
Do you like eating square pizzas? Like when you get so if I get thin and crispy, I like getting it in
It,
squares.
it doesn't bother me either way.
Yeah, I
One
like,
way or the other.
I like
It doesn't. It doesn't matter. I'll probably be more traditional there. I'll be honest. You make a regular slice of pizza,
Yeah,
but I'm not going to turn a square pizza down.
I just won't turn down pizza in general.
Yeah,
Unless
same.
it's that Sicilian.
School pizza?
Oh, so listen. Let's talk about school food. Yeah, I'll eat that. They have it every morning. Breakfast food.
Can we do shout outs?
Yes. So breakfast pizza. They still have it every morning. Like half of our kids get it. They love it. Wow. And it's a square.
I have a great shout out.
Okay, go ahead.
Shout out Natalie Espenship.
Okay.
It's his sister.
Yep.
Back in the day, we would both get pizza, okay? She hated the actual pizza, but the crust was stuffed crust. And she was a big fan of the stuffed crust.
Yep. Yep.
So we
Sounds
would
like Natalie.
swap every single day.
So
I
you would give
get
her
pizza,
yeah.
and she would get my stuffed crust every single day.
Teamwork.
I promise you, if you ask her, she would remember that.
Oh, I know she would. I know she
We
would.
did it for like years.
I think I still have some book it points. Dude, Matt Mahoney is one of the funniest people I know.
Yeah.
Legitimately.
Clayton, you got married?
No, Clayton did not get married. It is just his girlfriend for now.
Do we count anniversaries?
Better figure it out. 5 was as far as I could push it, my brother. Like that was it. The pressure started getting hot. It was getting hot.
Hey, you're
Hot.
halfway to
Hot.
already legal anyways in the state of Florida. so-
Right. It was hot. And the heat was on, son.
What did Austin just say? Lunchable pizza was better than CE school pizza back in the. Can I give a shout out too?
Yeah.
Okay,
this.
shout out to Shane Edge
Yes, I love
because
saying that.
my guy would hook us up whenever he was a substitute teacher in my 9th grade year.
Uh-huh.
You know, y'all know Shane. Shane's gonna get in good with whoever he needs to get in good with, right?
Yes.
We would get 2 pieces of pizza and a whole bucket of fries, each of us, for like $2 from the school line every single day. It was the most amazing thing of all time. It was 2 of the rectangle slices of pizza and a whole like not the bucket, but like the styrofoam.
Yeah.
Yeah, a whole thing of fries
Wow.
every day, $2. I would give him my $2. I would go sit in his classroom. He'd go get it, come back. We'd eat lunch together.
Inflation hit so hard, man.
Wow.
It was
did.
it was fantastic.
Hey,
I
shout out
mean, absolutely
Mr. Hosford in the chat.
Yeah, for sure.
Big fan of Mr. Hosford.
Me too.
All right.
Me too.
Yeah.
Let's
I know. I already know.
we'll do some college
I am. I
football
love
talk,
Trey,
then
man.
we'll do an
Trey's
ad
good people.
read. Then we have some more. We have a full show tonight.
We really do. We're already so deep in it. The food conversation's so great. Austin Lawrence in the chat. All the boys are in the chat. Everyone's in the chat. I'm happy to be here tonight, man. I'm fired up. 13 days of school left. Something crazy like that. Ooh. Summertime, man. Summertime.
So,
My shout out.
go ahead.
John Woodley.
Okay.
I feel like we could have done this a little earlier.
No, I was going to, but I forgot. John Woodley and Coach Allen have the offensive line playing at a very high level at Columbia High School.
I agree.
Ooh, I like that.
Very high level.
If there's a position group where you want playing at a really high level besides like quarterback,
Yeah.
offensive line, probably that one.
That's the one you want.
Quarterback's playing at a pretty high level right now too.
Right now, the offense is playing at a high level.
Woo! How's that make you feel as a defensive guy?
I love it. Especially when we still win today. No, we win the day. We win the day, but it's a battle.
That's good.
It was not last year.
That is true. Can confirm.
Now I can say that. It was not last year. It is now. It is an absolute, we better be
Gotta
right.
turn it around, baby.
We better be right. If we're not right, they expose us. We still got a long ways to go. A long ways to go. But Coach Woodley
Early signs.
Coach Woodley and the boys got to move in the right direction.
I was able to watch a lot of practice today, actually.
You did?
Yeah, I was.
We won the day.
Yeah, you did.
They had positive plays, though.
Obviously, not for a great reason that I was able to watch, but
Yeah, sorry.
it's okay.
We don't have to talk about that.
I don't
It's
mind.
on the show notes. I believe we are going to discuss it at some
I don't
point.
mind talking about it.
While Trey's in here.
Asia.
Asia, shout out. Asia.
I'm so sorry you had a bad school experience.
Pennsylvania. That's what they do over
That's
there.
yes,
There.
Yeah.
Southeast.
Dude, the lunch ladies.
No,
have
listen,
Sprite.
listen. The little square pepperonis.
Oh my god.
That would drop
They're
that
cubes.
same.
They were
Yeah.
cubes.
Yeah, cubes.
They were
Sorry,
cubes.
yes,
They
you're
were
right.
cubes.
That would drop that same little grease spot on the pizza. Oh,
All right, last thing, and then we're getting on to sports for real, for real.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, Tyler doesn't remember this. You know they had chili days at school.
I don't remember this.
They would serve chili.
and cinnamon rolls.
And thank you. Thank you. Tyler acted like I was a full blown idiot. He's like, cinnamon rolls? I've never heard of that before. I was like, did you go to public school?
No,
And he's like, yes, I did.
Just for clarification, I felt like the idiot. Now, I don't think I made Chris feel like an idiot.
No,
felt
but
like
it made me second guess myself. I'm like, wait, no, they really did,
I'm
right?
sorry, I did that. No,
No, because
There was
when you want to talk
definitely
about
chili and cinnamon
trades,
rolls.
you want to talk about trades? I don't eat chili. I do eat cinnamon rolls. I would trade my chili for a cinnamon roll every single time.
moron would trade away their cinnamon roll. For
Idiot, man. I
chili.
fleeced them.
I don't
Called
care.
them-
I'll say that again.
They're
I'm not
the-
going to trade anything. I'm eating both of them, just so we're clear.
Oh, they're
But
the-
I like chili.
They're the Atlanta Falcons. I fleeced them every time and got their chocolate milk. Can the front porch start?
We'll get to this.
Oh, Trey with the dagger.
Don't get me started tonight.
It's on the show notes, though.
Hey.
I wish I could read you what he has on the show notes.
All right, FSU got a portal.
I was ready for
Got a
tonight.
portal
Trey.
backer from Auburn.
Cam Riley, is that
Yeah,
correct?
Cam Riley. Yep.
Highly rated guy, right?
From what I know,
Here's what I'll tell you. I'm going to tell you, here's why I don't necessarily love it. Because they took one from Bama. I don't think it panned out. Well, it did not pan out in the spring. I know that. I was there. I saw it. I wasn't thrilled
Right.
with the linebacker production. I think I said that here. So the fact that they're taking one tells me they need to address the room. So it's like, okay, it's good and bad, I guess. It's bad that the first cycle didn't hit.
right?
It's good that you're able to go get one that I think is a pretty good player. So I think you have to be honest with yourself if you're a Seminole fan and be like, okay, well, in one hand, you would have liked that the kid from Bama hit. If it did hit, you're not taking this guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I also am happy that they're proactive in the sense that they're not burying our head in the sand and saying it didn't work. We're gonna just run with it. No, we gotta make sure we have a linebacker that can play.
Yeah.
So they went and addressed the issue. So I'm comfortable with it. But I think he's a goodish player. But I think goodish is enough to be at the top of that room. Does that make sense?
Yeah. I was just about
No, it
to ask
does.
how many minutes is he getting on Saturdays?
I think he snaps. He's probably playing like.
Snaps. Sorry.
Okay, I know what you meant. That's what I'm here for. Interpret. Let's get it moving. We're good. Like 25, 30 on a Saturday. I think it's a rotational piece. If he's a starter, maybe he's a starter, so maybe 30 to 40 in that range. I think like 50, 60 snaps, 70 snaps is going to be the top end with the new clock rules. So
Oh yeah.
I think 30 or 40 is probably, if it's more than that, that's a really good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm kind of unmoved. They also got Amarian Cooper back from Colorado. I wish they'd have told him no. I'm not sure that he's not a walk-on, honestly. I don't believe he has a scholarship. I truly don't. He was at Florida State. He left Florida State, went to Colorado. It's abysmal. Comes back to Florida State.
Don't love that.
Second guy that did it right. Kind of.
DJ Lundy is a little different.
Yeah.
But yes.
Yeah.
DJ Lundy went there and took pictures and then came back. But
Yeah.
and
He didn't actually attend a meeting. Or
I'm
anything.
actually privy to know that whole situation, so I it is totally different. The Marion Cooper situation, I would honestly, if I was Mike and the boys, I'd be like, hey man, appreciate it, don't have any room. Their defensive back room is stacked. They don't need him, so whatever.
Yeah.
I wish I would told him. I wish I would told him to find a different landing spot. Personally,
Well, Florida State's not the only school in the state of Florida.
we talked about this.
We did.
Holy freaking crap!
Florida Gators.
Did we talk about this?
We did not talk about the landing of it, but you
Oh.
the last time we talked, you said he's coming this weekend.
Right.
And
That's
you
true.
felt and you said you felt good about it.
I did,
Offensive lineman.
and it
USC,
worked out. Yeah.
Now a Gator.
Yep.
Jason
Jason Zandamela.
Very good.
Zandamela.
Yep, very good. Top 100 type kid
Big Z.
from Clearwater Academy International.
Right.
Obviously out of Tampa-ish area. I'm
you.
doing all this for you. I know you know this. We already had this is like a little bit of salt in that wound. You just got to own it a little bit. Florida State had an inside track on this kid out of high school. He went to the money bag at USC, collected it.
Collected the bag.
Didn't really enjoy his time at USC. Not the right fit, not the right idea. And then hit the portal and one semester. And so again, Florida State inside track thought they felt good about it. And Joey is like, hey, I think Florida feels good about it. And turns out Joey Edge and the Gators were correct, and they end up landing his commitment, which is a huge one in my opinion.
It was a big get.
It's
really
huge,
is.
huge, huge. I'm gonna let you go now.
Position of need.
Yeah. So I think he probably ends up being a starter, but even if he's not, just the depth.
I think he's a starter.
Yeah, I do. But like I said, just the depth of him being there is huge for Florida. But I think he's a starter, and I think he's going to be a pretty good one. And he's got 4 years of eligibility left.
Exactly. You won't get all 4 of those.
No.
He'll be in the pros.
Yeah, I
which is
think,
a great
I think
problem
he
to
gets
have.
2. I think he gets 2, which is good. I'm A-okay with that.
Yep.
Big kid, huge kid. Not huge.
Can snap the ball. That's a huge trait, like center. You have
Right.
to be able to do that. Alabama lost in their playoff game, arguably because the center couldn't snap the ball consistently enough. If
Yeah.
it comes down to that. It comes down to that. Yeah, huge. He also hit the portal.
I forgot. Yeah, he did.
Yeah. So
That was like a Twitter meme.
yeah. So I think Joey, I think it's an absolute huge get. I think Florida's. I don't think he moves them a win up or down, but I do think, in my opinion, 5.5. I'm probably going over now. I told you, I've been saying, I'm chronicled saying that I think Florida's offensive line is going to be a place of potential disaster. Like one injury there, and oh my God,
Right.
Like I think the bottom is real. I think the floor is really low there, in my opinion.
I can't say I disagree fully with that.
I thought that you lost a couple pieces that you needed on the offensive line. I think if you asked Florida State and Florida, would they trade Richie Leonard for Zane DeMella, Florida would say absolutely, and Florida State would say absolutely not.
Yeah, I think you're right.
So Florida gets Zane DeMella, Florida State got Richie Leonard.
Yeah. Richie Leonard's not going to start for y'all, is he?
I think he will.
I've read some things. It says he's not really performing all that well.
He had a decent spring. I think it was the ones in the spring.
Either way, I mean, it's not a.
Yeah, but still,
Yeah.
you would rather have Zane DeMella.
Yeah.
And so Florida got him. That's a big get.
It is a big get. I'm excited about Florida football right now, and we'll go deep dive a little later on in the summer.
Sure.
But I really am. I'm as optimistic about Florida football as I've been in a while, which is not good. I don't like it. I don't like that feeling.
You want me to bring you back down?
Go for it.
We can go nuts again if you want. Remember when we yell at each other?
Yeah, I'm with it.
That was a good time.
Let's do it.
No, I don't want to.
Okay.
I don't want to do that.
Asia Clark says chili in school is insane.
I'm so confused. I need to know what they had up in the Northeast for.
Yeah, I would feel like they would have chili more often.
Right. So I need to know what y'all had to eat for lunch.
Pennsylvania, is that correct? Am I right
I
there?
think
Am
it
I
was
wrong? Am I
Pennsylvania.
making that up?
I think it was Pennsylvania.
Could be making it up. It's how we could say regionally Northeast.
That's why I went back.
Asia
to
again is
I
our
said
trainer.
Pennsylvania
Asia's
earlier,
awesome.
but it may have been.
But yeah, chili in
Connecticut.
school that was like a staple, man. Like
Yeah.
that was like the fun times. Like that's when you knew like Christmas break was almost there.
Talk to me.
Thanksgiving
true, yeah.
Thanksgiving parties were rolling up. Christmas parties were rolling up. The plays and the AR rolls and stuff, all that stuff, events were about to happen. You walk in and get that tray.
Speaking facts,
Bro, it's true. Like you knew it was that
100%.
season.
it's like the best time of the year.
Somebody's dressing up as a scarecrow for the Thanksgiving play. Like that was me. I had to have a real talking part. Got to be standing there, be the scarecrow, man. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I had to have a talking part. Shocker.
Clam chowder? No clam chowder. I don't remember that
Now,
in school.
clam chowder in the Northeast will be crazy. Philly. All right, she's from Philly. Chili in school is insane unless you want to. Yeah, that's true. That's the decision you have to make. That's why I swapped. I swapped it. I went cinnamon roll. I went the other route.
I was never a school lunch person until like middle school.
Middle school was fire. You could buy the pizza.
Yeah.
Domino's pizza slices. Mm-hmm. It was dope.
What?
Yeah.
Excuse me?
What?
See, we didn't have that. We had the pizza that me and your sister swapped.
Freak no, man. Domino's
What
delivered to
pizza
our
was that?
school.
I don't know. It was like a triangular slice of pizza that was stuffed crust and pepperoni.
Yeah, no. Domino's came to our school. We got to buy a Domino's slice
Lake
of
City
pizza
Middle
every
School.
single day. LCMS.
Nah, we didn't have that.
On my life.
I
So
wish.
good. As
So
the kids say, on God.
So
Like-
so for me, every day in middle school, I got a bag of Doritos and a lemon lime Gatorade for again $2. And I didn't go through the line. Eric North would come through the line. I would hand him my $2 as he comes through the line.
Joey is too cool to go through the line.
He would get my stuff,
100% he was too cool.
come back, drop it off, and I'd be like, "Thanks, buddy."
I got a funny story. I have a
That was
really
that.
funny story. We'll get to more football again here in a minute. So this is all about food. So LCMS had 3 lines. They had the 2 side lines
Yep.
and then that middle line.
Yep.
The middle line was a Domino's pizza. You go through there and it was like that was kind of like the bougie line, like the Domino's
Yeah,
pizza.
People that hung out.
I will never forget this. I'm not a thief. I don't steal. I will to the day I die. I'll never forget. So I remember I go to the line. I pay for my food like a normal human. I pay for my food because it wasn't part of the free lunch. Like there was free lunch, and then there was actually we had lunch numbers, so you actually didn't get free lunch. Not yet. I sit down. Lee Dorsett tells me to stand up. He comes over, like embarrasses me in front of everybody.
He's the principal, right?
Yeah, he's the principal.
Yeah.
Empty your pockets. I'm like, what? Like what? What did I put in my pocket? So I'm like, I empty my pockets, and there's nothing in my pockets.
There was gonna be a piece of pizza.
So you could buy little Debbie's in there. I guess he thought I snatched a little Debbie. I'm like, bro, are you serious? Like, my parents have jobs. Like, bro, I don't have a job. I'm not paying for this. Like, my people go to work. Like, I'm not stealing a freaking cosmic brownie. Are you serious?
Zebra cake.
So I empty my pockets, and he's like, "Where did you put it?" And I'm like, "Where did I put what? Like, what are you accusing me of in front of the whole school? Like, he called me a thief in front of the whole school." So of course, phone, mom, this guy, yeah. So we had a conference shortly after, and
Did he ever tell you why he thought?
never. He was an a-hole, man.
He was a very stern principal.
He was a jerk.
He wasn't there when I was there.
Really?
No,
I don't think so.
He didn't. I don't think my situation had anything to do with it, but he didn't finish the year at LCMS. I don't believe.
Really?
No, because
I don't know when he left. I just feel like the guy was there forever and ever. Like since Lake City Middle School was there, and I think he's still there maybe to this day.
No, it's Dotson.
But
now.
it's Dotson now. I know.
On
But
a
anyways,
future episode-
sorry.
Hey, Mr. Hosper, what do y'all have for lunch daily? I just type out daily lunch money.
probably-
Bro, I can tell you, I work
Steak
lunch to do with
potatoes,
Trey
bro.
Hosford. What
That's
do you mean?
valid. What do y'all have?
I mean, so we have 3 lines. Some days they'll have like charcuterie board kind of like it'll be in. I'm not kidding. I promise.
God.
I promise. There'll be like ham, turkey, like all kinds of like
Little crackers. That
bread, like little wraps in there. You can make a wrap. They have like chicken teriyaki on certain days.
What?
I'm not kidding.
Bro, we had like chicken
They'll
poppers
have-
and pizza, and that was it.
That's the other line. That's every day. Chicken poppers, pizza. There's that line,
Yeah, I
and
remember
then there's
that.
like this other line, and they'll have like boneless wings, like boneless like chicken poppers that are tossed in like buffalo
Dude.
or garlic explosion. I know it's elite. It's
He
elite.
said garlic explosion.
No, and then
Explosion.
there's one more flavor, and you can get that on tortilla chips, or you can get it on tater tots every single day.
Bro.
No, it's crazy. They have hot dogs and hamburger days. It's so good.
Oh my.
Trey gets the nachos. Yeah, you can get nachos and cheese every single day. That's unreal. It's unreal. Salad every day. Oh, it's nuts.
Who did you eject from a baseball game? Lee Dorsett?
He deserved it. Freaking
Oh
called
my
me a
God,
thief, piece of crap.
Wow, I eat the nachos. What do you get on your nachos, Coach Hosford, Mr. Trey, Mr. Hosford? I call him 12 different things.
Man, you better call him Boss Man right now. That's what you better call him. There's
man.
Tyson.
Hey,
Shout
Tyson.
out Tyson.
Hey, Tyson said.
Tighten up, Tyson.
Tyson said, "Nice gear, Mr. Edge." Hey, listen, if you want some nice gear, there's a place in Lake City that I
talk to
know.
me.
There's a place I know. Brian Sports,
Brian Sports.
the sporting goods store of Lake City.
Of the
Listen,
South.
Of the South. We're kind of in the North, though. It's always weird when people say that. Like, I don't consider my... Never mind. Listen, go to Brian's.
There you go. Good job.
Brian has all the shirts, all the hats. He's got shoes. He's got equipment. What doesn't Brian have?
Really, he can get whatever you want him to get.
Seriously.
can, though.
Even if it's not in the store.
Even like custom stuff. Like, if you need like
Yep.
a custom shirt made, Brian's your guy.
Done.
Done.
He
You
made-
need it on cotton? Okay, cool. You need it on a sports jersey? Okay, cool.
Dry fit, just regular T-shirt. Got it.
Finish that, Reed.
So if you are in need of any sporting, athletic, team wear, anything like that, Joey,
Yeah.
where could you go and who should you call for that type of stuff?
Well, you should definitely call Brian at 755-0570. Mention Front Porch Sit and get 10% off, but I'm telling you right now, you could probably get this Eastern Florida State College Baseball Titans hoodie there if you really wanted to. Listen, Brian will do whatever you need him to do. He's really he's as genuine and good of a human being as you're going to find. He's
You need chili and a cinnamon roll?
he'll find a way to make it happen.
He would find a way to make it happen. He'd make a couple.
If I said Brian, if I called Brian tonight and was like, Brian, I need chili and a cinnamon roll on Sunday afternoon, he'd be like, done.
Yeah.
In fact, We may have chili and cinnamon rolls Sunday night at Bible study just because of this ad read right now.
I thought you were gonna say next Wednesday. I thought, oh boy, we are gonna be fat.
No, we're eating Pizza Hut barbecue pizza next Friday. But anyways, give Brian a call 755-0570, and yeah, he'll hook you up with any of your sporting goods or shirts or hats needs. Promise you that.
Yeah, no
As
doubt.
good of people as it gets.
He is as solid as they come, no doubt. Man,
I'm not calling you Bell Bondsman. I'm not gonna do that.
Thank you, Tysus, for serving as part of the segue in the ad read. We appreciate you.
You nailed that, by the way.
Yeah, you did.
Well done.
I saw an opportunity and I took it.
Yes, sir.
You did a very good
Shoot
job.
your shoot, guys.
Okay, Kobe. Shout out. Let me give a shout out to Tyson Ellis real quick because he's just a solid all around guy.
Yeah.
Solid guy.
Is that.
Solid guy, man.
Always has been.
He
Tyson
hasn't, been to the front porch in a while.
He hasn't. Tyson was one of the harder workers.
Yeah.
Remember him?
I do remember, and he still works hard to this very, very single day. Brian, you're invited to lunch with Chris tomorrow. It's on me.
What else is on E-Tray?
Yeah, no, Tyson's as solid as it gets right now too, though. He, I won't elaborate, but he's good people.
Cool.
I love that. All right, Joey. This is all you, man.
Oh,
This is
yeah.
all you.
Are we doing this? Because I'm involved in the FHSA.
Nah, but they can go somewhere.
All right. Anyways, you know who's fun to watch? That Anthony Edwards guy.
You're in Lake City next week.
Do you
On
like
Wednesday?
barbecue pizza?
On Wednesday? On Wednesday, Tyson? I need to know.
Tyson's gonna. We might have to get 3 pizzas if Tyson's coming. My lord.
Do you know Tyson's bald?
What's going on? Man, get that man another sip of
Are we talking about
Frankie.
Anthony Edwards? That's what's next to the show notes. I don't know who put that in there.
I did because have y'all actually watched him play?
Is he top
No,
5?
sir.
In the NBA or all time?
Okay, he's going crazy.
Who was it that said Draymond? Who was that?
I don't know. We had this. So here's
Go
one
ahead.
thing that you miss: lunch duty conversations. We talked about top 5 all the time, or top 5 this year. In like, I think Anthony Edwards was like, Trey, correct me if I'm wrong, because Trey was standing there. It was like in the conversation for like top 5 right now.
I think he is.
Who's your top 5 right now? Are the top 5 players? Okay, well, if you're saying Anthony Edwards is top 5, Coach Faulkner, Columbia High School's basketball coach, said,
Very smart. I value his opinion.
me too. He said, you can make an argument that the top 5 NBA players right now are not American.
I could agree with that.
Like Joker, Doncic, Giannis, Embiid. There's another one, PSG or something like that. No, what's the acronym? What's his initials?
SGA.
SGA.
Yeah.
Those are the top 5.
Oklahoma City.
Yeah.
Just so we're clear.
I'm not positive the SGA is not number 1.
He was saying similar, like something similar.
Yeah.
So MVP voting for the NBA: Jokic obviously number 1, SGA 2, Luka 3, Giannis 4,
Jalen Brunson's really good as well.
Brunson at 5, Tatum 6, Anthony Edwards at 7.
Domantas Sabonis. You know who loves that guy?
Sabonis.
Chandler Collins. We used to talk about Sabonis all the time. I love that guy.
Remember when we called Russell Westbrook a turtle?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. What's happening? They can't see this?
No, they can't see
they
that.
can see. Oh, it's laughing. Okay. I'm
Embiid
just
is in
saying.
top 5.
I'm just saying. Clayton. That's what Coach said. Basketball coach said.
Ugh.
What?
Catching strays for what? You're not. I just talked too good about you, Tyson.
Yeah. Why did he?
100% caught him straight.
Like there was no
Out of
reason.
the blue.
Where did that
There was
come
so
from?
many positive Tyson Ellis comments that I had to just.
So it was like a roast. It was like a roast.
Almost.
Did y'all watch the roast?
I watched. I've seen. I think every segment of the roast on TikTok.
Okay, so I haven't. I went and announced it tonight. I said I watched it for like 30 minutes before I came here. Oh my
It was
god,
so good.
Oh my god,
And bad.
I didn't get to the good parts.
It was so bad too.
But they said like something good followed up by like a dagger. Ugh. Yeah, Embiid is in top 5, and Coach Mr. Osford made a good point too. He said neither is Giannis right now because Giannis is not healthy. Like that was Faulkner's point was healthy Giannis, healthy Embiid, top 5.
But is Anthony Edwards not top 5 in that scenario? Because I think he is. He's top 5 fun to watch. I know that. He's top 1 fun to watch for me.
No, he's so good. He should have been Seminole, but he took the bag and went to Georgia. It's a
I
true
don't
story.
blame him.
Florida State offered him $500K. Georgia offered him $750.
I mean,
Allegedly.
worked out.
Allegedly.
it worked out.
I don't know what Coach Hosford's talking about with the ejection segment.
What did he say?
He said, "I'll join virtually if needed for the ejection segment."
Hey, it was gonna be. Joey did have it in the in the show notes.
I'm not opposed to talking about it right now. I don't
Let's
care.
do it right freaking now. You sitters that are in here right now, you're in for a freaking show.
We're gonna keep this. We're gonna keep this PG.
I would like to keep it PG. I would also like to say that Joey's thoughts are his own.
We're gonna keep this respectful.
This is have no indication or no indicators of the front porch sitting staff and crew.
Opinions are his own.
Yes, this is Joey going to keep it PG. So I'll frame it, Joey, and then I'll give it to you, and then I'm going to shut up. If you like to single screen it and make it Joey, so that way my face isn't on the audio, I would love that. Okay, so Columbia High School, you can do me first while I'm talking, but once Joey begins, please don't put it back on me. Okay, so and you can go in as much as you'd like to.
I'm not going to.
There's no curse words. No curse words.
That's fine with me.
Okay, well, it wasn't on Tuesday.
Well, it depends on whose side you saw. If you saw my side or if you saw the umpire side, it depends on whose side you saw. Was how many cuss
All
words
right.
were said.
So Columbia High School played. It was on a Thursday, correct?
It was on Thursday.
They traveled to Lincoln. For the district championship game.
Huge game.
A huge game, gigantic game. Should have the best crew in the area on the game. I'll let Joe get to it. I don't believe it did. Actually, I know I did not. But anyways, neither here nor there. There were some very questionable calls by multiple people. And my guy, I love my guy. My guy got rang. He got tossed.
You're out of here.
Came with a
No words, just a finger.
came with a fine. And came with a 3-game suspension. Which I think was probably costly. I'll be modest there, but I think it was probably had. I'll shut up. It did come with 3-game suspension, so he wasn't able to coach in last night's game, which concluded the season for the Tigers against Beachside, which they previously already beat. So obviously, our sitter, our guy, is disappointed, aggravated, pissed off at the decision of the FHSAA.
Mm-hmm.
I will also say this, and then I'm going to give you the floor, Joey. The FHSAA also just had a track meet last night whose 4x4 started the race at 12:10 a.m. They showed up at 10 a.m., were there all day. The 4x4 relay ran at 12:10 a.m.
That's
the
14
next day.
hours.
How is that possible?
That's 14 hours.
It's 14 hours.
That's
You
just the fact.
cannot tell me that we care about student athletes, and it's also testing season for their state test, EOCs, AP exams, all those things come into play. That's a really tough scene for those track athletes. Anyways,
Joey.
so
Yo.
it's you. The floor's yours, sir.
So a couple of things. I'm going to shout out Columbia High Baseball Program. I'm going to shout out Chris Howard. Coach Howard does an incredible job. He really does do an incredible job of getting our guys prepared to play baseball, and they're always prepared. And they will always be prepared as long as he's the head coach there. And that's what I love about him. He's always going to have my back, and he had my back that night and since then. And I truly do appreciate Chris Howard probably more than he knows. What sucks for me is to watch those seniors go out the way they did. And I knew from Jump Street that Beachside was going to be the most challenging opponent we faced because they have a kid named Jake Meadows he really is good. He's a good player. He's committed to the College of Central Florida.
He pitched, right?
And he pitched, yeah. And I knew going into it that round one was going to be tough. We're going to their place. We're the 2 seed going to the 7 seed's home. They probably shouldn't have been the 7 seed. They probably should have been the 6 at worst. Ponte Vedra probably should have been the 7, especially since they beat Ponte Vedra. And then Ponte Vedra was in their same district that Beachside just won. So the district champion of that district was the 7 seed, and the 4th place team in that district was the 6 seed. But That's neither here nor there, I guess. That's just part of what the FHSA does that baffles my mind a little bit. I don't think they really take into account everything that happens throughout the season. But anyways, so yeah, shout out to Columbia High Baseball, the seniors, all 7 of them. Appreciate you guys a lot. You left the program in a better place than you started, and then it started. That's really I'm not going to go in on everything else. I was going to, but there's really no reason to. There's no reason to. Everybody that was there knows the truth. The guy lied in his report. I'm going to tell you this right now. That man, John, we're going to call him John. That was his name. I'm not going to tell you his last name, but John lied in his report. Said that I said some words that I didn't say, which really kind of makes me mad, because I did not say anything worse than other people and other dugouts and that night said. I in fact, it was much calmer. But as an assistant coach, my job is not to say anything, and so I shouldn't have said anything, and that's where we're gonna leave it.
Oh shoot!
Oh boy, you screwed it up.
Yeah.
We're back.
Okay, I could have stayed on screen for that.
Yeah,
we're back.
I know. I'm sorry. I know.
Well, she put in the show notes, so it's not what you just did.
No, because I can't really do that.
I'll say this:
If you guys have any questions, you can obviously ask. But
Well, the one question was, does it carry over?
it does carry over.
It does carry over.
It carries
So
over.
2 games
I don't know
next year?
I don't know if it counts preseason or just regular season. Coach Hosper may be able to answer that for me in more detail.
I'll say this: as a coach, it is really difficult. Like, I know this because I see the effort that you put into coaching Columbia High baseball.
Yeah.
And it is a selfless act, right? You care. When people see a coach get ejected, they think they're trying to make it about themselves. I know you well enough to know that the reason that you were in that situation was because you care about your guys.
100%.
You care about your guys, and you wanted a fair game called for your guys, and not just and I think this is true. I don't think it was just for the Columbia High Tigers, but for both sides. As sports fans, all you want to see is a game called the right way.
Right.
If you win, you win. If you lose, you can hang your head that you played your best. All those different things, right?
That's absolutely correct.
But when the game gets pulled out of the players' control into the umpires, I think coaches have a responsibility to show their players that they care for them. I'm not saying that you should go out there and get ejected, coaches. That's not what I'm saying, right? But I know when you got ejected, it was because you did that for your guys and you cared about your guys on the Columbia High School baseball team. And I think it's important for people to know that it wasn't because you were angry for your own selfish ambition or anything like that. I know it was for your guys.
So I'm going to say 2 things to that. One, the worst part about the whole situation for me is Columbia High School and Lincoln High School played a really good baseball game.
Yeah.
I mean, good baseball game, a really good baseball game between 2 really good programs, historically and this year. Both of those teams are really freaking good, right? Lincoln, really good. Columbia, really good. And the fact that anybody has to talk about somebody else in that scenario is what bothers me the most.
I agree.
It shouldn't be about anything other than 2 teams playing on the field. Shout out. I mean, listen, Lincoln played great. They really did. They played clean baseball. They pitched well. They had timely hitting. They did what they needed to do to win. To win. I thought we did the same. There was times where things happened out of our control, and them too. They got a home run taken away that I don't know for sure was the right thing to do. But what I know is 2 teams played really good baseball, and that's not what the talk was after the game, and that's a problem for me. The other thing I'll say is you'll never be able to question whether I love my guys and whether I have my guys back ever, because and they know that. They know that. And if they don't, they should, because I'm gonna go to the bat for them at all times. And I told an umpire in Gainesville. I got on an umpire in Gainesville about something, and I went out an inning later and I said, "Listen, you were 100% right. I want you to know that." And he said, "I'm aware." I said, "I had to make sure my guys know I have their back." And he said, "I know that." I said, "Okay." And he's a really good umpire. Corey, I'll tell you his name too. Corey's a good umpire. As soon as I talked to him, he was like, "I know exactly what you're doing. You don't have to explain yourself to me. I'm good." And I was like, "All right, cool. We're good then." Like, most umpires know whenever you say something, you're saying it because you have to say it to let your guys know, hey, I got you. You play baseball. Let me handle everything else.
I think that's the most frustrating part as a coach is in the event that like you feel like your kids and you know what they go through, you know what they work for, you know how hard they work, you know the hours they put in. When you feel like someone is taking something from them, that's like the toughest pill to swallow. Because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what I say. That guy has the last call,
Right.
and that's like the most frustrating part. And I understand where you're coming from. Hell, it happened yesterday at football practice. We had goal line period. And I feel like we got robbed on 2 straight plays in a row. And I said, F it. Like, forget it. Like, I lost my mind. I lost my mind. There's no officials on the field. But there's other coaches making calls. And I said, 2s. Put the 2s in. Like, if that's what this is going to be, put the 2s in. Like, I'm done here. Like, we're done. Like, my 1s are coming off the field. 2s go in. Practice ended right there. Like, I'm done. Like, I mean, you're not going to cheat me. You're not going to cheat me. Like, if that's what we're going to do, then cool. Like, we'll do it with a different group. And so I understand where you're coming from. You know, it's tough. It's tough, especially when the guy. And I'll put a little context, and then we can move on. But when the home plate umpire, who is the one that was overturning a lot of calls, had the plate for Lincoln for a lot of their home games that year, that's a tough pill to swallow. And when he's overturning other umpires that have already made the call, they're conferring, and then we overturn it. That's crazy. When there's it's unprecedented. And when there's other things going on from the other dugout and the staff. But at the end of the day, Joey, I think you would agree with what I'm about to say. We've got to be in control, like, of our emotions and what we do. And you're way more valuable in the dugout than you are out.
100%.
Whether it should have ran you or not, whatever. That's neither here nor there. I wasn't there. I have no idea. But I know that it was egregious calls. But at the end of the day, the very, very end of the day, that guy gets to make a call on whether I can be in the game for this game plus 3 more. It's tough. It's a tough pill to swallow. Like there's a line. Unfortunately, he muddied it up like crazy.
Yeah, and yeah, you said it right.
Mm-hmm.
It does suck seeing you know. So full disclosure, I came back to coaching with the senior class when they were freshmen.
Right.
And so these were kind of my guys.
Yep. From the beginning.
So to see them lose, obviously I didn't see it with my own eyes, but because I'm not allowed to be there. But you know, when they get back to Lake City and I'm having to hug them from getting off the bus.
Yeah.
You know, and tell them I'm sorry, I love them. That's hard.
It's tough.
And then the other one that got me, and I didn't really think about it much at the time, but like, thank you, Coach Hosford. You know, Benton.
Yeah.
You know, that could have been his last baseball game in high school, and I didn't like. I've thought about it throughout the year.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, you know, football plays a big role in that. If he gets to early enroll somewhere, you know, that would be huge for him.
Yeah.
It'd be bad for the baseball team next year, but good for Benton Edge, which
for sure.
You know, obviously we want what's best for the student athlete. But yeah, to know that I might not have seen his last game in person.
Yeah.
Ever playing baseball like that got me a little bit at the end. I'm not gonna lie to you. But,
Yeah, as that would be normal, as it would anyone.
Yeah.
Mr. Hosford said, at the end of the day, Joey's a great coach, and I'm thankful he's at CHS. That's a fact. Big facts. Joey is a great coach. Joey cares about student athletes, loves kids. At the end of the day, that's what we're here for.
That's right. All right. What's next?
Well, you know, not to, you know, spin this thing around into a positive, but there's any positive to this.
Do it.
At least Joey finally got a haircut.
I did get a haircut, and I got some cool gear.
Bro.
Can you take the hat off? Can you show the
Look
photo?
at him.
Look at.
I'm sweating.
It's
I'm
a little warm in here.
I'm sweating profusely right now.
I came straight from practice. That's why I don't have a voice. That's why I smell funny over here. Y'all don't get to feel that. These boys do. But look at that edge, boy.
Who did that, Joey? Talk to me.
Man, listen, Josh McCardle hooked me all the way up. That guy.
He did the beard too, didn't he?
Oh, of course he did. Of course.
Look at it. It's lined up like crazy.
Speaking of lined up, I talked to Heath Phillips today. You know who else? You know who lined Heath Phillips up before he came on the show?
Tell me.
Josh McCardle.
Fact.
And it was a lovely lineup, of course. Listen, man, I got to talk to Josh. I ended up staying there for about an hour and a half yesterday. Probably ate into his lunch a little bit. I'm sorry, Josh. I can't. He's just so easy to talk to. It's just such a good conversation. The haircut is always unbelievable. I mean,
Number 3.
it never misses. It's so easy. Josh's barbershop is one of my favorite places on earth. I'm being dead serious about this. We talked about you getting your hair cut soon.
Yeah, Friday.
Yes, I know,
I must.
and I'm going with you.
Are you?
Yeah, I absolutely am. I sure am.
Let's go. I'm going after football.
Yeah,
Josh doesn't care.
6:20 to 6:30.
That's my best.
We had plans outside of that. We were going to do some different things, but it ended
You and
up
Josh were?
all three of us. But it ended up not working out.
No way.
Yeah,
That was money calling.
yeah. So,
okay.
but anyways, listen.
Son of a-
Again, Josh's barbershop. Go see the guy. I'm telling you, you will not be disappointed. The best haircut, the best time. You're gonna get the drink of your choice. He's got 53 different drinks in his refrigerator there.
Yeah, true.
You won't get a better experience for your haircut. It's literally not possible.
I'm fired up about Friday, honestly.
You should be.
I'm like literally a month past. And so I got on the schedule and I was like, hey, look, man, the schedule only goes to 6. I'm like, buddy, I don't know if I'm gonna be out by 6. Like, I'm on the schedule for that, but I was like, I hate to inconvenience you, but it's gonna be closer to 6:20, 6:30, and depending on how that day goes, it might stretch. He goes, oh, how bad you inconvenienced me to come, and he just made it so easy on
Yeah.
me to not fit my appointment time. And
Right.
I'm not saying he does that for everyone. He does. He does us right.
He definitely does.
But I can't wait. It's always a great time. It's a great experience. You leave with a great haircut. That's the most important thing. It's just easy. It's just smooth. It's easy.
It is.
It's carefree. Like going to the gun store or going to Brian Sports. It's just very smooth. It's not a challenging process at all. So, if you haven't, I think most of our sitters have, like, try to get on the schedule. Just go one time for us.
Yeah.
Josh doesn't need it. Josh doesn't need it. You'll see when you go to book. He doesn't need it. This isn't so much for Josh. Like, just try to get on because it's good for you. I promise.
This is for you, sitters.
It really is.
it truly is.
really is. It's
1,000%
good for
is
you.
true.
What's the number to get on the schedule, Joey?
386-247-1430 is the number to text. Text Josh. He will he'll get you the schedule, and then you just get on the schedule. I'm telling you, it's worth it. I've never steered you guys in the wrong direction.
True.
Not doing it tonight.
All right, we've got one more segment.
Yes.
It's slow time, guys. You know this. You're smart sitters. Listen, the sitters are smart.
They're here. They're here.
They understand.
Yeah.
There's not a lot going on in the sports world.
It's not.
But there is one thing that all three of us love: food.
Yeah.
So
More than I should, probably.
we're probably gonna have some of these food topics on the show. This last one, and then we'll wrap it up. Bacon. Joey doesn't know because he
He
wasn't.
doesn't. He wasn't
I
here.
wasn't here.
He wasn't here for the pre-show meeting.
He was cooking. We didn't even get any of the food.
I didn't either. It's a fun fact. So I don't hear.
I feel bad.
I don't need any, but yeah.
I don't either.
It'll be in my house whenever I
It
get done.
smells good though.
So bacon. What's interesting about bacon? We all love bacon. But
I don't know
bacon-
anybody that doesn't love bacon.
Huh?
I don't know anybody that doesn't love bacon.
Yeah, I like bacon quite a bit. Here's the question: how do you like your bacon cooked? At what level of done? Right. So bacon is really interesting.
Set the stage. Like,
Right. So you can have bacon and it's like a little floppy. The fat is nice and chewy, light brown. Right. It's still sizzling a good little bit. But if you leave it in there for a little bit longer, you get real firm, crispy bacon. Right. A lot darker, not as chewy, but you can just almost like break it off. You know, you put a little bit in.
Yep.
You have the mouth. You know, you can't see me, but you got this.
Yep.
Everyone does it the same way, right? What's your preferred?
I think there's
I'm
three
gonna
level
go,
of
I'm gonna
done.
go with Chris.
Are
first.
there? All right. So we're gonna say those are only 2 ways to cook it because I feel like there's 3. I feel like there's 3 ways. To cook
I think we're gonna let's call it like a steak. Medium, well done.
All right. Well done is super crispy.
Crispy.
Medium.
Medium is like the flimsy.
It's so like the fat of the steak is still a little chewy, but the other part is crispy.
Right.
And then there's the damn near raw.
But Clayton just said 10 seconds both sides and hand it to me.
Yeah.
I assume that's like grease that's already like nice and hot.
All right.
and
So
it's
here's where I'm at. Here's where I'm at. And then I'll have a secondary bacon take I need. That's not what we just said because it's a question.
Cool, I'm excited.
I am too.
I'm in the middle here. I'm in the middle. I like the fat, like the white part. I want that to be like chewy. I want that. I don't want that to be crispy. I don't want all that grease, that fat to render off. I want to eat some of
Yes.
that. Okay, but I do not want the whole thing to be floppy. I don't want to pick it up and it.
So you want a medium well?
medium well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want the lean to be crunchy.
Okay,
So I get both. I take a bite, and it may not tear off. It may not be a straight line. It may be where the fat runs down a little bit. I'm okay with that. It might hit my chin a little bit. I'll grab it, eat it in a minute. I'm good. I'm comfortable with that. That's where I'm at.
So here's the thing about bacon.
Yeah.
Bacon's really hard to get exactly the way you want it. So if you're going
Ooh,
to
I
like a
don't know.
restaurant,
That's not true.
No, if I'm cooking it, I get
No,
it
that's
exactly.
what I'm
Blackstone,
saying.
baby.
That's what I'm
Restaurant,
saying.
okay.
So if you're going to like a restaurant,
Okay.
and
Restaurant,
it's
true.
going to lean one way or the other.
I'm not.
Which one would you prefer it lean?
To the soft.
Yeah, to the under.
To the under. Same
To the
thing.
under.
Joseph?
So I'll tell you this. I cook bacon a lot. Bryce Edge loves him some bacon.
I
Let Bryce
freaking
eat.
love Bryce Edge,
Joey
man.
loves bacon too.
Dude, we've
so
had 2 cast throwbacks. Let Bryce eat.
yeah. So that's true. So when I'm cooking, Bryce likes it a little floppy, a little flimsy. So
Keep going.
so burn it
going,
turns into
we-
powder. Can't do that. So,
No, sir.
but if I'm doing like burgers, I want my bacon to be a little more crunchy.
If you're doing what?
If I'm doing burgers,
Oh,
because
that-
I want
that's
it.
different now. That's a topping.
No, still no. I'm not. I still want it like a little floppy. I want to be able to like bite into it.
I don't want to have
But if
to
it
like.
but if it pulls out,
I don't
of
want to
the
break
burger,
up my whole burger.
no.
That's
So
why
it's got a crunch
a
to come
condiment.
off.
A condiment, because that's a condiment in my opinion.
Okay.
And like the main course, that's 2 different things in my opinion.
Okay, so you want it crispy on a burger.
Yeah, when I bite into a burger, I want when I bite the burger,
It
the
crisps.
bacon goes with
Same.
as it's supposed to.
See, I don't
100%.
like the flavor of crispy bacon, so I don't want that.
Well,
Like,
it tastes the same to
if
me.
I think the what?
Same.
You've never had like burnt bacon like what Austin's talking about.
Come on now.
That's the way.
No,
people eat it.
yeah. No, I'm not.
Austin wants it
Sam
medium
likes it.
rare. He wants it to be like no crunch.
No,
You
no,
can
no.
Is that
slap
right?
somebody with
I'm
that
talking
bacon.
about like Sam. What Sam said.
Yeah.
What Austin said.
No,
about
he
Sam.
said yeah.
So
he said medium
burnt.
rare.
Yeah. No. I'm not talking like
Brian.
even no matter what, it's not gonna be burnt. It's just gonna be crispy.
Here's what's gonna happen.
Crispy. Yeah.
Next Wednesday,
Oh my God,
Joey's cooking
bacon,
bacon.
too.
I'll pick up the pizza.
Oh
I'm in.
my God, I'm here for it.
I'll do it. I have 37 packs of bacon in my
Say
freezer right
when Thursday.
Dude.
Cool. Wednesday. I'll be here.
I
Cool.
can't wait to take some of the bacon and sprinkle it on the pizza. Bacon on pizza is one of the elite pizza toppings.
Cameron Cooley said crispy, no flop.
now. Yep.
Um,
Austin said medium rare.
Brian Dick said, "However you cook it, I'll eat it."
Can
Yeah,
confirm he will.
I'm big that. Death.
We'll be at the front porch.
We're gonna have,
We're gonna have
we're
a
gonna
lot
have
of
more
sitters.
sitters on Wednesday.
we're gonna have a lot of
Barbecue pizza, bacon. All right, so here's my question: how do y'all cook bacon? Let it marinate for a moment. Let the sitters get that out. I want to see what they have to say. How do you cook bacon?
I'm terrified to answer this.
Oh,
I cook
know
bacon.
it's
I
wrong.
cook bacon 2 ways.
'Cause I know
Okay.
it's wrong. Go ahead.
Oh my God.
I cook bacon 2 ways. 99% of the time, it's on the Blackstone. 'Cause
Okay.
It's extremely
Say you
easy.
don't have a Blackstone. If you okay, so
I
are
use
we,
the
are we
oven.
gonna say Blackstone and like skillet the same? It's the same thing.
We
Skillet
can.
is a
Yeah.
If you don't have a Blackstone, you're cooking on a frying pan.
Right.
Yes.
It's the same. Those are the same thing.
You
But
can bake it.
I put it in the oven.
Okay. All right. So
Have you ever tried that?
very
pause.
good.
Pause.
It's
Pause.
very
Pause. Pause. So there's 3 options. Like on a non-stick cooking surface is the first way.
Okay.
Or it's one option, not the first way.
Right.
It's one option.
That's the first one.
And then in the oven is another
That's
option.
the second way.
And you do know people do put bacon in the microwave.
I know that people do that.
That was their psychopaths.
Okay. Yes, I agree.
Clayton is like, I put it in the microwave. For
So there's
3
the 3
seconds and
ways.
pull it
There's
out
the
and
3
eat
ways.
it.
Ooh, air fryer.
Yeah, you got to put a little
My
bit
air
of
fryer solid.
no, you got to put a little bit of aluminum foil in there. Put the
Wait.
bacon in there.
Wait. So air fryer.
Air fryer could be interesting. Actually,
That's twice. That's two people. Trey Houseford air fryer. Asia Clark air fryer. Both of them I trust with this. It's interesting.
Black iron skillet is a good answer.
I feel like that's like
Blackstone.
Blackstone.
Yeah. It's just the kitchen version.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So
I like it in the oven though, Joe.
so Joe, you're an
You get a
oven
nice-
guy.
You get a nice even cook.
So I wasn't. Full disclosure, I believe it was Lindsay's sister
Made me sick.
that first told us about this, and I was like, that seems.
baking sheet rack, bacon on top.
I'm confused.
Absolutely not.
Whoa,
No?
whoa,
Okay,
On the-
wait
on the
a-
rack?
Whoa, whoa,
How
whoa,
do you put
whoa,
it in the oven?
whoa, 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 whoa.
On a cookie sheet, like a normal human.
Yeah, with tinfoil.
Yeah, with tinfoil. Only with tinfoil.
Wait,
dude.
so whoa, wait a minute. We're about to. This is groundbreaking.
I did not expect this to be the controversial part. Go ahead.
So you put. Hang on.
Trey is very adamant about this air fryer.
Air fryer.
That's
I
basically
gotta
what
try
I'm
it.
doing when I put it on the rack. Yeah.
So like the grate, like the rack.
Okay, I want to
you
preface this.
hang.
Hold on,
you hang the bacon over the rack.
No, it's like
he puts it
it's like a
flat.
grate. It's like
Yeah.
a grate.
So he puts it
that
flat.
sits perfectly in the cookie sheet, baking sheet.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not. I don't mind. I'm not like hanging it over.
I was like, it's like a meat locker.
I have a convection oven, which is basically an air fryer.
Yeah,
Yes.
you do.
And so I have found that if you put it straight on the sheet, that one side gets significantly cooked differently than the other side.
Okay.
Not a huge fan of that. You put it on the rack, it tends to let the air flow.
So you put the sheet underneath and let it catch the
Yeah.
grease, and
Yeah.
then you put the bacon on
Yeah.
top.
Ideally, you have like some aluminum foil that you can make cleanup process a little bit easier.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the method I go for.
I'm with Clayton here. Only.
Austin said, "Trey, do you have a stove?"
Clayton says only way is a skillet, Blackstone oven, air fryer, microwave. So I've
Clayton
had.
likes it straight off the hog, is what I'm learning.
I'm gonna be honest. I've had microwave bacon before, and I will not say from where. I will not say from where. And I was just like, this is like I can't do it. I'm
just the
out.
idea of it.
I'm all the way out, and it was disgusting. It wasn't. It tastes like bacon, but it was. You did that?
I've done it.
I gotta tell you,
In a
it
time
makes a little
crunch?
bit of sense just because of the way microwaves work.
Oh freak! No,
Like they
man.
shake up the liquid molecules. Bacon is very wet.
You're so smart.
That's the way it works. That makes sense.
I understand. Sure, it may be the way it works, but nobody would say those exact words.
All right.
if
Well,
you're
you
smart
tell
enough.
me
I've
why
never
when
done
I
it, but
when
it
I
makes
microwave.
sense.
Let's do this. Tell me why when I microwave macaroni and cheese, the outside of my macaroni and cheese gets hot and the inside is still cool.
That's just
It's
a
wet.
factor of the way that the molecules are shaking in there.
See, it needs to shake all the way through it to the inside.
Yeah, you don't. That's the same reason. Like if you put 4 pizza rolls in, you only need to do like 30 seconds.
Right.
But if you put like 10, 15, 20, you gotta put a lot. You gotta do it for a lot more time. The molecule, it's gotta shake around there. That's why it spins too. You ever thought about that? Like, why does it spin? It's gotta move around.
I
It's like a
figured.
direct beam.
Yeah, I feel it's just a pastime.
Why not let it spin? Am I right?
Oh God, Pope's in here. It's
I'm
way
not
too.
talking about
It's
a
way
boiling
too
rack.
smart for me right now.
Broiling rack that fits in a cookie sheet pan. You don't mean the oven rack,
No,
right?
No,
not
that's-
the oven rack.
No,
Hold on, let me
Shane.
do that.
Shane is 100% what I was thinking.
Me too.
That he hung the bacon like a meat locker, like he's dry aging a steak.
No, I'm thinking.
over the rack.
Oh yeah. I
And
knew what you were thinking. I'm still
grease-
thinking in my head, it's still a flat piece of bacon on the rack with something underneath to catch the grease.
Sitters, I'm about to share it.
It's
I'm about to share it. Here we
please
are.
do
Here we
because
are.
I'm
said
so
Neanderthal.
judging.
This.
So that's what you put the bacon on.
Yes.
Okay.
So that sits-
In the oven.
Yes.
Oh, so if I like fried chicken, I'll do that, and I'll put the chicken on top of that and let the grease strip off.
Yeah. Yeah.
So same idea
yeah.
in the oven.
Okay.
That
Okay.
makes better sense.
Okay.
I have no idea if the sitters could actually see it or not. Now that I'm looking at it, they maybe not could. Sitters, if you saw it, great. If you did, we're not doing it again.
Yeah. So
He said
that's
Neanderthal.
yeah. So that's where I'm at on that. I'm a Blackstone. I'm a skillet type of guy. Get popped by the grease. That's part of it. Builds character.
Golly, that does hurt so bad.
Oh my God, it really pisses you off. But yeah, you must do it. Show goes on.
Since we talked about pizza earlier, and now
Sure.
we're talking about baking,
Yeah.
cooking.
We're not
really.
baking, we're talking
cooking. I switched.
We're talking about bacon.
Give me like a half a second. Oh, that was good.
Oh, what did Clayton say? Is the broiling rack okay?
Get your bacon from Sweet Meats in High Springs Butcher Shop.
Ooh.
No
Are they?
free ads, but you know.
We need
what?
a sponsor. We need a sponsor. They need a sponsor.
Okay.
Bro, I go where it's cheap.
Have you done homemade pizza on your pizza stone?
No, I
should.
can't. I'll
You
be
need
honest.
to. Okay. So you get these. Hold up.
He's right.
You get this like
Got
dough
3-year-old
stuff.
and 1-year-old.
All it comes. I did it with my kids. I did it like a week and a half.
You let them
ago.
make
It
their own pizza. It's fantastic.
It was
Maybe not
Freak,
yet.
no, man. I have a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old. No, I'm not doing that.
was- Nah,
Me
you just
with-
let them like
me-
sprinkle the times. They grab them, they throw them on there, they love it. It's a great.
Yeah, sure. That'll be great. We'll do it.
You don't have to eat this pizza, Chris. You're gonna make a second one for yourself.
Okay.
Okay, so it comes with like flour, the yeast. All you do, pour them together, add like some water, whatever it says, and then mix it up. That's all you have to do to make the dough, and then you let it sit for like 45 minutes. This is a process, okay? While it's rising, hold up. While it's rising, you stick the pizza stone in the oven and turn the oven on.
Get it hot.
Get it nice and hot, right?
Okay.
It's the closest thing that I've been able to get to 1,000 degrees since 1,000 degrees left.
So I'm gonna be honest with you. I think my
so
kids will eat
nice.
chicken nuggets that night, and me and Kelsey will eat pizza.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah,
It's
there's nothing
okay.
wrong with that.
Dino nuggets
I
for
will-
kids,
Fire.
pizza for the adults.
I will tell you that we used to get like the little like tiny like I don't know how many ever inch pizzas they are, and we would all make them. Like I would obviously make like 2 or 3 because I'm fat, and Benton, even though because he was a little older than Bryce,
Two
he
or
would
three,
always.
he said. I think he meant 3 or 4.
Yeah.
There's no reason for that. Benton would always make 2, and then Lindsay and Bryce would always make
Now
1.
you
But
know
like,
how Tyson feels.
I'm sorry, Tyson.
Let's try.
No, it's Tyson.
Oh,
No, I'm ready to come.
Oh,
yeah, I
okay.
was too. Anyways,
Get to it.
so we would let the kids make their own.
Yeah.
It actually was now 3 and 1. That's a stretch.
No,
but
my
when they
1
get
year old,
like
I'm not doing. I'm
when
not
they get
doing
like
that with
6
Zane.
and 4, make it happen. You're welcome.
Yeah, 6 and 4. We can
Also,
think about it then.
when are you doing bacon on the Blackstone? Like when are we cooking breakfast?
I don't know.
I mean,
So-
you and I'm coming over.
Yeah, so I'm cooking on the Blackstone tomorrow. I don't know what I'm cooking. Zach has to come over, fix my electrical. I got some stuff going on in my lights at my house, man. We haven't had lights on in the kitchen for about 2 weeks.
Since that night we recorded, remember? We were
Yeah.
there when they went off.
So remember that went crazy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro.
I'm scared of electricity, so we turned the breaker off.
I don't blame you.
Just have him come to my house next.
Yeah. it's-
Asia, I just need to tell you.
It's gonna cost some
Joey's
food.
Philly is really good.
So Asia said, I'm less inclined to hear Joy's. The bet, I haven't had Joy's Philly yet, but I did have my, I don't even know what it is to me, family. He lives in St. Augustine, sweet house, like across
You said lives in St. Augustine, so that's all I need to
across
know.
the street from the condos.
Yeah.
Walk to the beach in like 5/10 of a mile. Anyway, it's got a Blackstone, sweet back door area. He makes a mean Philly. It could be that I was at the beach. Everything tastes better at the beach. Like,
I mean,
especially about in the afternoon, you know what I mean? And like late in the afternoon on a beach day, everything tastes really good.
No,
true.
Trey, he does not. If you know
No,
a
it's
guy-
hot, bro. It's
Listen,
hot.
If you know a guy,
I'm listening right now.
call Joey and beg him to have him come out.
Yeah, it's hot, boss. It's hot in here right
Look, the
now.
worst part is
It's
Mr.
actually
Hosford.
not that bad right now.
Um,
Like in my football practice.
I'm not cold. I got to tell you. The worst part is, Mr. Hosford, is it's not working in the man cave, which is where we are, and it's also not working in the house, which is where I'm going to be.
Like, I'm
Not
about
great.
to go home and jump in the pool. I
You
promise
put-
I'm going to go and get my pool.
Do you
again.
put, what does that say? I can't see it because
Do
there's
you put...
fries.
Surely God, it's not fries.
She said fries.
That's
He
he.
said
That's
fries.
Clayton.
You put fries
Asia
in your
knows
Philly?
better.
I personally don't. I'm not saying I wouldn't. I don't.
It's not a Philly cheesesteak anymore, is it?
No.
I'll be honest. I've put bacon on it.
It's a dip. Okay, Asia, don't cancel him.
What kind of bacon?
Yeah,
Crumbles
I'm
or
with
full strip
Asia.
of
I'm with Asia here.
Full pieces.
A full strip? No, I can't get behind that. If it was like little crumbles, I could get behind crumbles.
You can try it if you want to.
It's not a Philly anymore though. Something else.
Yeah, no.
Chill.
She said jail.
I agree with Asia.
I've just
Asia's
tried it.
right.
I've just tried it, and it was good. But regular Philly, I'm telling you,
You're up there.
I feel good about it.
Yeah.
I feel
It's
good
not
about
my
it.
favorite thing that you make, though. I don't know. Every time Joey makes something different, I'm like, man, this is my favorite.
Bro, so Joey made burrito tacos.
Oh.
We've already talked about it.
That's probably my favorite right now.
But it was so good that my wife went and bought me a Blackstone. I swear on my life.
I need
I have
Michelle
a
to
Blackstone
try
in
these
my house right now. I'm in my outdoor area because Joey's burrito
Burrito
tacos.
tacos.
And I'm like, look, if you want me to duplicate that, it's going to be a minute. But I need a Blackstone.
You have to start somewhere.
Crunch wraps.
Crunch
I
wraps are
don't
so
know
good.
I don't know what we're cooking tomorrow. We're cooking something on Blackstone tomorrow. Zach's coming over, working with lights. I'll let you know. You're invited. Tyler, you're invited. Sitters, hell, you're invited if you know the address. We'll see you.
Looking
We'll
for
see
that
you.
Pacers comeback, Trey. Looking for that Pacers comeback. There you go. You happy?
Talking food, but no Knicks Pacers. Yeah, no Knicks Pacers. You're right.
I
That's
think the
way
Sitters
better.
would much prefer us talk about Philly
Yeah.
cheesesteaks.
Sorry, Trey. He was mad at me last week. We talked about, or week before last, we talked about NFL draft. And he was like, I've already heard 8 podcasts about the NFL draft. What the hell? After football, so whenever your head coach lets us leave. Yeah. So
8:30ish.
no. So we start at 6:30 prompt. We will not go 2 hours. We're not going a minute over. I'll let you know.
All right, Sanders. We're good, right?
Yes, sir. I'm good.
Did you see that Joey didn't drink any of his Code Red? You just let that thing condensate.
I
over
did
there.
see. I did see.
Show
what
the Sinners how much Code Red is
I
left.
did see what Joey did drink.
Show the Sinners how much Code Red you got left.
The whole damn.
I would have drank the whole thing.
He drank the whole damn thing.
I'll drink it tomorrow.
He drank something else.
All right, Sinners, that's going to be it for tonight. This has been Tyler Ruff along with Joey Edge and Chris Martinez, and we are Front Porch Sitting.
Lasers for likes.
Catch you next week with a barbecue pizza. Tell a friend. Chris is just in Frozen. Chris Frozen real life.
Do something.